Hello, my name is Carl Woodcroft and I'm head of brass at Surrey Arts. I teach brass around the county and I have lots of pupils of all sorts of ages learning different brass instruments. My specialist instrument is the tuba, and this is the one I studied, and I play this in orchestras when I'm not teaching. This short video is mainly for you if you are a beginner, and what I'm trying to do with this one is share a few bits of advice that I wish I'd known when I was 8 or 9 years old, when I was starting to annoy the neighbours at home. So the first thing I would recommend is to enjoy your playing. Really enjoy playing. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, you won't want to do it. And to get good at a musical instrument, you need to put the work in. But if you enjoy it and it's fun, it doesn't feel like hard work at all. It's worth bearing in mind as well that we play musical instruments. We play an instrument, we play the tuba, and play is all about having fun. So try and enjoy it as much as possible. If you're feeling as though you're not really in the mood to play, then listen to some great music or your favourite music. Could be your favourite artist or band on Spotify or Apple Music, or it could even be listening to a great film soundtrack, or even your computer games. Most video games now have a great soundtrack you might not be aware of, and I find that if I'm not in the mood to do any practice, if I listen to some great music, it can be quite inspiring and it gets you in the mood a bit. Second thing to remember is that when you are at your early stages of learning, and most of you will be that are watching this video, it's worth remembering that the habits that you develop at a young age or as a beginner, they'll stay with you for quite some time, maybe the rest of your life. So the habits you're learning now and developing, you need to make sure that those are good habits and not bad ones, because as you get older, if you've got lots of bad habits with your playing, they're very difficult to unpick. So as soon as you get the instrument out of the case, do the best job you possibly can at everything. And that applies to sitting properly, holding the instrument properly so you don't sit funny and hurt your neck or anything like that. Hold the instrument properly, make sure you're breathing properly. Breathing is the most important thing, and at an early stage, if you can sit properly, hold the instrument, breathe and blow down the thing, those are the basics that all the tricky things follow on from. So get all the basics in place. And that leads on to my final tip really, which is to just make sure every time you play that you're playing in time, in tune, and making your most fantastic sound. And you'll find as you get a bit older and a bit better that if one of those elements is missing, your playing collapses a bit. So play in time, in tune, with your most fantastic sound. And if you're aiming to achieve those things every time you play, then you're onto a winner. That's the plan anyway. So good luck.